So imagine that you are getting ready to build a house and you've gathered all of your materials. You have beautiful wood beams to go across your ceiling, and you've got granite countertops, beautiful tile. You've got all of your light fixtures picked out. Everything is just coming together, and you've done all of this planning. And it's time for building day. And building day arrives, and the architect is nowhere to be found. And so, what do? Maybe you remember what the drawings look like. You try to start to put things together, but it really becomes one huge mess. And you've got all of these beautiful things, expensive things, all these things that you've worked hard and put money into that are of no use because you don't have the master builder there. So take that scenario now and put it into your own life. And understand that what happens, what's really going on when you're getting adjusted, your innate intelligence that lives in here is the master builder. And it is the master builder that sends the architect or that makes the architectural plans of life to express throughout your body. And so when you have subluxation, this is the true extent of what happens when you have subluxation. If those messages aren't getting through, if you're not getting that master builder out to the construction site, then that work of art becomes a work of destruction. And it doesn't matter whether you've got all of the finest materials of building blocks. What I mean by that is whether you're eating organic foods, free-range meats, and antibiotic-free dairy and those types of things, whether you're exercising, whether you're doing all the right things, if you don't have the architect there, then those things can't be assimilated, they can't be utilized within the body, and it becomes one of disarray and decay. And that's really what's happening in society today. You see our society becoming sicker and sicker and sicker. Even those that try to do the right thing by eating right and exercise, because that's what they think health is, but they've forgotten the missing link, that connection of the master builder, which is your innate intelligence. So when you're getting adjusted, it's not about, oh, it's making me feel better, oh, I can walk up straighter, which are wonderful things, great, but that's truly what's happening. You're allowing the architect to make his creation, and in doing so, you're expressing life, which is an amazing thing, and you have the ability to adapt. Things like cancer and heart disease, which are the number 1 and number 2 killers in America today. Cancer and heart disease are just the body's failure to adapt. And so if you have a family member or if you have a friend that has those types of things, that's suffering with disease, understand their body's not adapting. If it's not adapting, do you think a medication is going to help at this point? Do you think eating right is going to help at this point? Well, it may decrease some of the stress, but unless you have those messages getting through, it's all for nothing. So understand that when you're getting adjusted, you're literally helping life to get through and communicate with the rest of the body. And now share that message out in the community. Share it with your loved ones. Share it with those that are suffering with cancer or heart disease or whatever the issue is. Make sure that they have a connection so that they too can live in victory.